and sit here. And when you step, your hips are quiet. You are not stepping like that. Because you are stepping when you are going down, right? And then the hand comes, the right hand comes up. Now you start to stand up and go. So there's always the hands, remember the hands go a bit faster. Yet here, we want you to slow down the right hand. See the right hand? So the right hand is here, then the right hand comes back, and you are facing the wall like that. Right? And when it gets to here is when you can step. Here, you follow through. And again, you sit here and up one. But here. And kick. And up. And sit. So the first thing we want to do is when we hold baby, we want to sit first. Right? Not just, and it means that we have to get hand going up and we sit. And then we step. Okay, so that's the part of it. Twist step. And I lift the knee and kick. Properly need to. And I am sitting again. Step. All home baby for look up, Tai Chi, and stable. All the arts that we do, all home babies are the fingers of the left hand is pointing to the wrist of the right hand. So you end up with like that and not like this. Yeah? It's like that. All home babies are like that. And we're building it in building internal arms into it. Yeah. So here, just steps. You notice when I'm doing my hands together, I'm not doing this. Yeah. We always use the elbows to do all these sort of things. Yeah. And not the arms. That's involving here. We don't want to do that. Right, so you can see straight away, see it's quick, you get here, and you go really high, and lift the knee, and kick, press it down, and sit here, arms drop, and step, and sit back, and sit back, step. What we do is we delay this hand coming down. Alright. So we do it together. So from the punch. Okay. Knee. That's it. Right. The rest of the kicks are heel kick. So you still bring your knee up like that. And you kick. Okay. So the knee, train you get your knee up first. If you kick simply just like that, it's hard to do that. Okay, let's try again. So, show you here. Here. First is the hands, right? Just step. See, I'm already here. Right? See here? Just step. If I'm using my shoulder, if you're using the hand like that, it's too slow, right? Yeah, especially if you do look up, the elbows will be so agile. Yeah, so agile. You're like fighting art by Bruce Lee. You're really, really fast, right? So the hands got to be, you got to train your hands to go really, not rush, but quicker. See here? balance. That's the hard thing. Let's try that. Moving a lot quicker. So you learn that in doing Tai Chi, the hands are all different speed, right? There are times this hand, especially those hands that need to go like that one. They need to go, they're traveling double the distance, if not more, right? So they have to go a lot higher. This hand in Hit Tiger, it just goes very slow. Very slow. While you're doing this hand, right? See? Like that. Right? So this hand is very slow, this hand is quick. Yeah? That's how we train our body really agile. And the left hand and the right hand can be separate. And on top of that, you have to do your sit. So, yeah. Okay, let's do that again. You step last. Yeah? Remember, sit, step, and turn. So you need to really sit properly before you step. At the moment, most of our people are stepping too. Yeah, again. You turn left, you turn right, then all that. Because the tiger just goes really like that. Yeah, you dodge this way. Apparently, the tiger was terrorizing a village. And they call on Kuan Yin. And she came along and she goes. So the tiger now is only going one way, chasing you. And then you turn and you just go. That's why when we hit tiger, we hit, see that? We hit bang on one ear. And then we come around bang on the other ear. Right? And then we go bang like this. You get 2 years. Assuming that we are okay with this one here. Then we open, right? Here, we open, and then we turn. See the hands are no longer here. See, we just open up like that. Right? Now this time, we are doing the right hand, and the left hand is going to be slow. And when I can see my hand here, I step and stand up. Okay? Same thing, mirror image, but this time it's easy. So we were here, right? We open up, right? And we turn, right? And we sit. And we sit more as we right hand comes up here. And we step, and we stand up here. There we go. This one here, you are sitting with the body up. You're sitting with the hands coming down, right? And here you sit more as your hands going up. So that's the contrast, right?
So it needs to be slow spiral, so you've got room to keep going.
Yeah. So, okay, here, open, sit.